Mayor Cooley, you have a meeting with the governor this afternoon at the governor's request.
Yes, there's a meeting called for the House in the House of Representatives in the State House this afternoon in regard to low-cost housing, new approaches to the solution of low-cost housing. And I really don't know too much about the purpose and what will be brought out, but I understand, well, from the correspondence, there's a man from HUD to be there and talk about some of their ideas and things that local communities can do to alleviate the housing situation.
Yesterday, Mayor, you had a meeting with your Board of Works and members of your administration and bus company representative James Mills regarding our bus situation in Muncie. And could you summarize briefly the outcome of that meeting and any possible action on your part?
Well, the only thing that I could say, the bus company has come up with a new approach. And what they're going to ask is more or less of a 6% guarantee. It's in the same line of thinking as the way telephone rates and electrical rates, water rates, and all these are set by the Public Service Commission, whereby they are allowed a 6% return on their capital investment. Well, this would work a little bit different according to the bus company's idea, whereby if they did $200,000 worth of business, that if their operating revenue, say, was $200,000, that the city would have to come up with a subsidy of $12,000, which would be 6% profit on the amount of business that they did. This would give the city an opportunity in the coming year to try and promote business for the bus company, urge people to ride, and in other words, then say they would do $225,000 worth of business and their expenses would only be $200,000. The city wouldn't have to come up with any subsidy.
Have you sounded the councilman out on this proposal?
No, I haven't. I have not. We're going to get together and talk about this, and I can't speak for any of them. But my only comment would be that I think public transportation is a very needed service in Muncie, because so many retirees and so many people from the lower end of the economic scale have to depend on bus service, that I think that if there were no public transportation, a lot of people would simply not be able to get around because they wouldn't have a car, couldn't drive a car. They would either be too old or they couldn't afford to have a car and drive, and they couldn't afford to take a taxi cab where they wanted to go. So I do believe that it is a needed service, and my only comment would be that I would hope that everyone would ride the bus more often.